Welcome everyone. My name is Nicole, and today we're going to do about a 20-minute sun salutation inspired flow. So it should warm you up pretty good and quite a lot of standing postures. So let's go ahead and begin. If that sounds good to you, we'll start at the top of our mat and just take a moment to connect here, starting with the feet. So what's your weight doing? Pick up your toes and see if you can distribute your weight just a little more evenly on all four corners there. And lift up through the knees, core engaged, lightly roll those shoulders down. And let's start the breathing. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out. Breathing deeply in and out. You're going to set an intention for the class. Maybe bring your palms together at heart center and maybe just a word, anything that calls to you, resonates with you, that you'd like to see more of in your life. And then drop the hands down. Inhale the fingers overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Put a bend in those knees. Inhale, halfway look up. You can have blocks under the hands here to get the flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to the top. And two more times just like that. Exhale. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to the top. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to standing. Beautiful. You can have your feet together or feet under your hips. A little bend in the knees. Reach down, touch the floor. Reach up. Chair pose. Bringing a little more of your weight back into the heels. Warming up those legs. Breathing. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, fold over. Inhale, halfway look up. Step back into plank. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower, elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra, no arms. Exhale, press back into plank. And then exhale, hips high for downward dog. You can have the knees bent a whole bunch. Look between your hands. Make sure they are spreading, bright and active. And then drop the head. Maybe pedal out the feet. And then inhale, right leg to the sky, knee to navel, step through between your hands. Then you can have your blocks handy to help with that step through if you don't feel like you can't quite get your foot up there in one go. Drop your back foot at an angle. Inhale, arms overhead, warrior one. In warrior one, we want our front thigh rolling out, pressing strongly out the back heel. Maybe clasp the hands behind the low back, roll your shoulders up and back. Come forward. Stay here or bring the hands overhead. And then inhale back through warrior one. Exhale, come down over your front leg. Step into plank. Lower through chaturanga. All the way down. Roll the shoulders, baby cobra, no arms. And the inhale. And then exhale, press back, downward dog. Take several breaths here. Hips high, hands bright and active. And then left foot high to the sky. And then step through between your hands. Lower your back foot at an angle. Gauge those legs, squeeze, lift. Warrior one with the left leg in front. Maybe clasp the hands behind the low back. Pull and then shift your torso forward. Stay here. Or bring those wrists overhead. And then inhale, come back into warrior one. Exhale over your front leg. Inhale, plank. Exhale, elbows in. Lower all the way to the earth. Bring your forearms down. Draw a little more length in your spine. Sphinx. Just take a several breaths here. And then release down. Roll your, have your wrists under your shoulders. Roll your right shoulder. Roll your left. Roll your right. And then roll your left. Now we're going to roll up on the inhale. And exhale, roll down. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of playing here. With the inhaling up, exhaling down. Then hands under shoulders, press up into plank, exhale, downward dog, bend those knees, step, walk between your hands, inhale, halfway, look up, and exhale, fold, and inhale, all the way to standing, and exhale, hands through prayer, fold once more. Inhale, halfway, look up. Exhale, step back into plank. Pause, take a breath at the top. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Knees lift. Pelvis lifts. Hands press down firmly. And then exhale, roll over those toes. Downward dog. And breathe. Right leg to the sky on the inhale. Step through between your hands. Turn your back foot out a little larger this time as we cartwheel up into warrior two. The front thigh is still rolling open, so I can see my big toe when I look down. You can shift side to side, see if you can find the right balance. So shoulders are above your hips. Maybe look out over your middle finger. And then back hand down the back leg, reach up, reverse your warrior. And then inhale, come up, straighten the front leg, and reach out, out, out over it. So you can't come anymore. And then have your hand on a block, the shin, the earth. Left hand to your heart, roll open through your heart space, chest, and look up if that's okay with your neck. Triangle. Bend the front knee. Come back up through warrior 2. Cartwheel those hands over your front leg. Step back into plank. Take a breath at the top. Exhale, elbows lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Taking several breaths. And then inhale, left leg to the sky. Step through. Open that back foot open. Cartwheel the hands up and out. Warrior 2. Left foot in front. Seeing where center is. Aiming for shoulders over hips. Look out over that middle finger. And then back hand down the back leg, reach up and over, reverse warrior. And then inhale, come up, straighten the front leg, reach out, 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 over it. And then place your hand on a block, the earth, your shin, roll open through your heart, maybe look up. If this shoulder feels like it's falling forward, pretend like you're pressing that top hand into a wall. Maybe you can help roll it back in space. Inhale, come back up through warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands down over your front leg, step into plank. Pause at the top, take a breath. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Forearms out in front. Just draw a little length again. And then from here, turn your right forearm in. So you see your elbows on your shoulder. Just a little, hold you up here. And then kick that left foot in and either lasso it with a strap or reach for it. And then draw it into your bum, your foot into your bum. You can create a little resistance to help keep the shoulder rolling open. If you really could turn, rotate the shoulder if you're feeling really open. And then go ahead and release. I'm going to switch sides. So turning your left forearm in. Kicking the right foot in. Reaching. And just drawing your foot into your bum or rotating the shoulder. And then go ahead and release. Hands on your shoulders. Press up, knees wide, toes touch. Pressing those hips towards your feet for a little child's pose here. Rest your forehead on the block or the earth, and just take several breaths. And inhale. Look forward, shift forward onto all fours. Send your right hand, left leg. Stay in balance here, core engaged. Or kick the back foot in, reach for it, kick up, and breathe. And then release, coming out the way you came in. We're going to switch sides. Left hand, right leg, kick the back foot in, reach around, and then kick up. And then re-square your chest to the short edge of the mat here if you and then release. And go ahead and sit back on your heels. Lead your right hand off to the side, up and over with those left fingers. Maybe look up. And then inhale, off the other way, and then up and over with those right fingers. Breathing. And then inhale, back through center. Bring those legs around. We're going to prepare to come and lay down onto our backs. And from here, cross your right leg over your left leg. Pick your hips up, move them to the right a little bit, and then let those knees fall to the left. Reach and look to the right. And then back through center. We're going to switch sides. So cross your left leg over your right leg. Pick your hips up. Move them to the left a smidge. And then let the knees fall to the right. Reach and look to the left. And then inhale, back through center. And right ankle just above the left knee. Pick the hips up and reach through. You'll figure four or thread the needle. And then come undone. Left leg, left ankle just above the right knee. Feet flex. Pick the right foot off. Left hand comes through the hole. Right hand comes around. Breathe. And then go ahead and come undone and hug yourself into a little ball. Hold your breath, squeeze your muscles. And when you can't hold it any longer, release out onto the earth for Shavasana, our final resting pose. Getting comfy and taking any kind of modifications that are going to bring you more comfort. So you want like a bolster on your knees or knees knocked in. However, find your Shavasana shape and just take the next minute or two to let go, breathe into any sensations that arise, and I'll guide you out in just a moment. Stay in Shavasana as long as you feel called, or if you're ready, roll to your right side and take a deep breath in. And then when you feel ready, use your hands to push yourself back to a seated position. Just taking another moment, noticing how you feel, always without judgment. Thank you for practicing with me. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.